welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and in today's video we are going to be exposing your strengths, all your special strengths that make you who you are. It is going to be Tara who is going to be exposing them for you guys. So for this reading I have 4 piles for you guys. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or pile you're most drawn to, and after selecting your pile you guys can use the timestamps provided in the description box below. Jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what kind of strengths you guys possess. So let's get started with your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what kind of strengths you possess. So we have 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Tower, King of Pentacles, and Strength. Okay, the Strength card obviously, talks about obviously your strength. I mean, we're talking about your strengths. We're trying to expose your strengths, and we definitely have the Strength card for you. So this clearly tells me that when it comes to you guys, I'm just gonna hide these, okay? We're trying to keep track of the YouTube guidelines. So anyway, with the Strength card here, this clearly tells me that be it physically, be it psychologically, you guys are stronger than most people could ever be. It doesn't matter how you look, your size doesn't matter, your height doesn't matter, nothing matters. You have a kind of strength that is just not there. It's just some sort of a special kind of strength which kind of helps you guys navigate through life, and life can be really challenging. You guys know that, and that is why probably and probably for some you guys, pile 1, life has been kind of more challenging as compared to others. And because of that, in order to compensate for the challenges life has thrown at you, the universe has also provided you with strength. And strength upright is all about you kind of overcoming the obstacles, you beating the competition. And that's exactly what you guys are able to do. You guys, whatever the competition may be, you never shy away from it. I just feel like for some of you, competition is like an adrenaline hit, and you're always looking for some sort of competition or the other. Probably you guys have a very competitive spirit as well, and that just goes to show just how powerful you guys really are, that some of you guys, you actively you deliberately seek out competition just so you guys can feel alive, just that so that you guys can feel like, okay, yep, I'm here, I'm okay, and I'm able to do things. And I feel like every time you people enter a competition, you guys always end up winning. And why wouldn't you? I mean, you guys are so friggin' powerful. And then we have 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. So the number 3 is all about creativity and socialization. So what this tells me, that when it comes to your creativity, pile 1, you guys need to use that as a strength if you don't already, because the kind of creativity you possess, the kind of ideas you get, we have the Tower right next to these 2 cards. So Tower is all about breaking through the existing belief systems, and that's what you guys do. The kind of ideas you get, the kind of creativity you guys possess, that is unlike any unlike the norm, basically. So every time you try to kind of express yourself in a very creative or artistic way, you've noticed that people might not appreciate it as much as you would like, and that is because it's out of the norm. Doesn't mean that your art is bad or that you're not creative enough. And probably the fact that people don't appreciate your creativity as much makes you feel as if you're not creative at all, or that you're not talented enough, you're not artistic enough. But it's completely the opposite, pile 1. You're so artistic and so creative that people, and so uniquely creative that it's hard for people to kind of see things from your perspective. It's just hard. And that is why they're not able to appreciate your art to such an extent. Whenever you try to be creative, whenever you try to come up with a unique idea, people kind of just turn it down immediately rather than thinking more on it. Because if they would just give you people a chance, if they would just take your ideas and kind of implement them, they would realize that, they're actually pretty good ideas, that you guys give pretty good ideas, but they don't do that because it's hard for them to kind of break through their existing beliefs, break through the norm. So you cannot just, you guys can't really blame them because, they have those schemas built in their head. But you guys, the thing is with you guys that you shouldn't stop being creative, pile one. Your creativity matters. It matters a lot. And that is why I'm telling you that, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't stop being creative. And when it comes to socializing and support, I feel like you are a people's person. Some of you guys might be. A people's person. You love being out into the world. You guys are probably extroverted. Extroverts. You guys are extroverts and, partying, talking to people, connecting with them, networking. That is your strength. I feel like everywhere you look, every aspect of life, every walk of life, you know somebody there. You know someone who can help you. So I wouldn't be surprised, you guys might be just incredibly resourceful when it comes to knowing people of different backgrounds. So every time one of your friends or your family members gets into trouble, you know the right person to call based on that particular problem that they're going through, and you always come through for those people. You are that saving grace of your family, I feel like, pile one. And I just feel like you don't really get appreciated as much as you should, People should appreciate you more. I feel like you do not get that as much as you deserve. But that's okay. But that doesn't mean that, you're not special or you're not strong or you're not talented. Just because people don't see it doesn't mean, it's not there, right? And then we have the tower. Now you guys can see with the tower here, there's rays flying out here, and there are rays coming out on the other side as well. So first things first, with the eye here and the rays going out, this tells me that you people have your eyes everywhere. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys might have like 1,000 eyes, but you seem to kind of, know everything about everyone everywhere. So some people might even tell you to, be a journalist. Like if you guys are you want to become a journalist, I feel like you guys will make really good journalists because you have your eyes everywhere. Everywhere. You know what is happening, what is going on in the world, what is going on with your friends, your family, even the person you have no clue about, what's going on in their lives. And that is why I'm saying that, if you guys are planning to go into journalism, that's really good. You'll make really great reporters, really good news anchors, all of those things. You guys, wow. So, and obviously, like I was saying, we have like thunder here, we have the waves coming here. This kind of really is telling me just how multifaceted you guys are. You guys can be as calm as the water sometimes, like gentle water, gentle waves. But then if somebody pisses you off, pile one, yeah, it's gonna be like a tsunami, a hurricane, basically a storm that's going to come into their lives. If you people get angry, your anger is no less than a storm. So people should really be careful. And obviously, with this kind of intensity, like I'm saying, when you guys get angry, it's like the storm. That alone proves just how strong you guys are. That is another strength of yours. Your emotions, there's strength in your emotions, pile one. There's definite strength in your emotions. And that is why, some people get really scared whenever you guys get angry because they know that it's going to be difficult. Your anger is difficult to deal with, but then obviously they shouldn't have pissed you off in the first place. But then anyway, but you guys shouldn't discount the fact just how powerful your emotions are. Some people easily would come and tell you that, emotions make you weak, and you shouldn't really be emotional. You shouldn't take support of your emotions. Emotions are useless, all of those things. But in your case, pile one, your emotions are your strength. So work on them, you guys showing the exact emotion, the right emotion at the right time can take you places. It can take you places. It can really, take you from here to here, from the bottom to the top. It can do that. Your emotions alone can do that. Let alone, forget about your talent and your creativity, all of those things. Your emotions. Wow. I feel like you also make really great actors, because you know how some actors, they can cry on the spot, they can laugh on the spot. So I just feel like if you guys are able to do that, you guys will make really great actors as well. And then we have King of Pentacles. So this tells me that when it comes to business, you guys will make really great businessmen. Like, you know the art of making money. You just know it. That is why, you know, some people even call you lucky, because you barely have to do anything to get money. You're just so good with it, you know, you naturally attract money, and you know the simplest way of dealing with people, of saying the right things to the right people, and then obviously getting the money from them. So if you guys would just work on that skill, you know, if you haven't already, then you guys can be sure to be the next, you know, multimillionaire or billionaire even. All right. So let's see what else we have. What kind of other exposure we are getting. We have Two of Wands here for you. We have Queen of Wands, the Lovers, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Magician. Yep. Oh boy, this is amazing. So yeah, Two of Wands. Your skills. We also have Three of Pentacles. So the way you plan things, I just feel like you have a very analytical mind, pile one, and the way you strategize, the way you plan things out, that is just top notch. That is just at the highest of levels, and that is why people love to work with you. You know, we have Three of Pentacles, which talks about collaboration. So people love to work with you because you have the best of ideas. Your strategies when it comes to working, they are the best. So yeah, everybody just loves it. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me know in the comments below if that is true, if people do love to work with you, because you are the most knowledgeable. You're the you just know how to execute a project or a task, whatever that may be. You guys just know it. And then we have Queen of Wands, which is, I mean, you're getting the Queen. We have the King. This alone should tell you just how strong you guys are, pile one. Wow. You people having that confidence in yourself that yes, I can do it. That confidence is your greatest strength. It is your greatest strength, having that kind of confidence in yourself, not in the world around you, not in the people surrounding you, but having that, knowing that you are capable of something. That is what differentiates you from, you know, others in your circle or in your career, in your profession. That is why you are able to stand out. You know, you are able to have your own kind of a, you know, position in this world because of your own confidence. And I just feel like that is what makes you so attractive as well in terms of your looks. Then we have Lovers and we have a Magician. So this is kind of giving me dual energy. So yeah, I was saying, you know, your emotions are powerful, pile one. So obviously there's equal parts darkness, there's equal parts light when it comes to you guys. And you need to, you know, kind of decide which part to kind of, you know, show into what kind of a crowd, but you guys are really able to do that. It doesn't take you that long to decide that, okay, am I supposed to react this way or am I supposed to react that way? You just know, you're able to kind of feel, you know, the vibes of the audience, and in terms of that, you kind of, you know, shift your energy and bring out a new facet of your personality. That is where the Magician is coming in. We have all four elements here with the Cups, Swords, Wands, and Pentacles. So depending on the situation, you would kind of embody the Cups energy or the Swords energy or the Pentacles or the Wands. So you guys are really intelligent. Your social intelligence is just up there. And the more intelligent you guys are, the more powerful and strong you guys are. You guys wouldn't, if when it comes to being logical, you guys are not gonna let your emotions play around. You know, you will tell your emotions to shut down and just, you know, be logical, think logically. That is why I'm saying you guys will make really great businessmen. If you just try that. Just try that once. Try and work on your own business if it's possible for you guys. If it's something that you guys want to do, you guys will be really great in terms of business, because you guys will know that, okay, I cannot use my emotions here. My emotions are not going to help me here. I have to be logical. I have to be practical, because pentacles, we're practical people. You guys are practical people. So in terms of that, you guys are like, okay, no emotions, we're just dealing with practicality. And then when you know that your emotions are required, you're more than happy to bring them out. And that is, I just feel like you guys are super intelligent in terms of that, in terms of soaking in the environment, soaking in the energy that surrounds you, and then acting according to it. Because a lot of people don't do that. They're like, okay, this is what I am, this is who I am, I'm gonna act in this particular way all the time, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, you're more than welcome to leave. So, some people might admire those kind of people, but in the end, those people don't really succeed because they cannot, adjust themselves to the environment or to the circumstances that they experience. But that is where you guys are different. You guys are super strong to the fact that you have control over your emotions, pile 1. A lot of people don't have that. 90% of people don't have that. Only 10% or even less are able to master their emotions, and you are one of them. So you guys should be incredibly proud of yourselves, because I would love to have this kind of a strength, to know, okay, what to say where, because I just blurt stuff out sometimes, and then that gets me in trouble. But then you guys are not like that. You guys are smart. You know exactly how to talk to a person and what to say to that particular person. That is why you have a really wide social circle. That is why you're able to network so easily, because you just have that innate quality in you that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to say to this person to get this person to be on my side. That is why people just love to be around you. 3 of Pentacles, there's support, there's collaboration. People love to work with you. People love to go out with you and socialize. Wow, you are a magnet for people, pile 1. That's what I would say. And you just, I'm just like, wow, you guys are like the tower, You guys are so completely different from what we see around this world. You guys are completely different. And that is where your strength lies. So let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have not for you. We have Treasure Island. And we have message in a bottle. So, oops. Let me just put this here. Okay. So, Treasure Island. Right. We're talking about your strengths here. We're trying to expose your strength. So you guys are like this treasure island. You are a treasure in yourselves. And and I feel like, you guys are really aware, and you are able to really distinguish the things that are for you, that the things that require your efforts, and the things that are not for you. You're really able to kind of make that differentiation. You're able to differentiate between those things. I mean, yes, sometimes you do want things that the universe doesn't think are worthy of you, or the universe thinks that you deserve better. But if something like that happens, pile 1, you do not kind of, get bitter about it. You get this renewed sense of hope, rather that, okay, if I'm not getting this, it's fine. I know I'll get something better. So that kind of attitude, that kind of a positive attitude, that is what kind of helps you kind of, overtake or overpower or overcome every single obstacle that comes your way. Because those things that are not for you, they're not, because they might just end up disrupting the harmony that is in your life. We have the number 6 for this card. So this card is talking about harmony. If there's not something, if something's not for you, then you understand that, okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But then I just feel like you're able to attract better opportunities. And Treasure Island, right? You guys are the island. You guys are the treasure island. There's just so much that is, you guys can see there are these 2 layers to this Magician card, So you guys are are like this hidden treasure. You guys are like this message in a bottle. I mean, obviously, message in the bottle. How often do you get those messages in the bottle? You know, it's like so rare. And messages in a bottle, obviously, they contain information that probably, you know, other people are not supposed to know about. And that is why I was saying you guys will make really great journalists, because you are able to get that. You guys are like this seagull, pelican, whatever this bird is. You guys are able to spot this message, this bottle and the message in it, and then you are able to pull it out and get the information. So yeah, your eyes are everywhere, pile one. And that is your strength. You have so much knowledge, and your knowledge is your power. Wow. I am so impressed with you guys, pile one. Right? So this is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know if this message resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Time to expose your strengths. We have Page of Wands, the Empress, Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Wands. Okay. Pile two, you guys are always up to something new and something different. You guys just, whoa. If the world needs a revolution, I feel like you guys are going to be the ones to kind of bring it, because you're all about the new, all about changing things around you, all about planning ahead. You guys are always planning, always coming up with new ideas. I feel like your mind is incredibly fertile, and it's incredibly powerful to the fact that, you know, we have the Empress. So this talks about creativity. So you guys are so incredibly creative that your mind is always spinning one idea or the other. It's your head is always filled with some concept or the other, and there are a lot of ideas that you guys just don't talk about, or, you know, I just feel like you guys get so many ideas that you're just like, I'm not even sure if I'll live long enough to execute all of them. You know, that's how fast your mind works. That's how, you know, creative your mind is every single time. Like in a span of 24 hours, pile two, you guys get like 500 ideas. And yeah, some people might just call you crazy. They might be like, you know, can you just focus on one thing? But you're not able to do that no matter how hard you try. And yeah, but don't think that that is a weakness of yours, pile two. Your creativity and the ideas that you get, it's not possible for other people to get those ideas. And that is why the universe has kind of chosen you to be the vessel, or to be the generator of ideas. And I just feel like if you try to just execute them, any idea, if you just try, you guys will be at the top. You guys will be, you know, you will have the world in the palm of your hands. Social media influencers, fame, fortune, I just feel like that is going to be your destiny if you would just, you know, start working on those ideas. I'm not telling you to work on all 500 of those ideas that you get every day, more than 500 obviously, but even one or two, like if you have the time and the energy to do that, when you do it, it's just, you know, yeah. Everybody just loves it. Everybody wants to know about that idea. If you write a book, people want to read it. People all over the world, you know, your audience is all over the world. You might not be famous in the traditional sense, where paparazzi is following you around and taking your pictures with or without your consent, but you still are famous in you know, the non-traditional manner. So like I'm saying, if you write a book or something, people all over the world are willing to read it. If you kind of share your art to the world, people are more than ready to, you know, pay for it. And I feel like a lot of people do pay you guys for your art. If not, maybe you guys should give it a chance. Try to get some commission, try to get some exposure for your art online, because I feel like you guys are the kings and the queens of the online world, of the internet. I feel like that is your strength, you know, taking control of the online world. That is where you guys thrive. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are massive social media influencers. Like you have a ton of followers on Instagram or TikTok or even on YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have that, because that is, I feel like that is your destiny, or that is where your strength lies in the cyber world. Where you are able to communicate with millions and millions of people. So this kind of is giving me Aquarius energy. So if you're Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other major Aquarius placement, do let me know. So because Aquarius is all about the masses, right? So this tells me that your strength lies in the masses, your audience, the people who comment, who kind of give you their feedback all the time. That kind of boosts your confidence and brings helps you guys, generate even more ideas and execute them for the public. And I feel like that is where you guys feel really happy as well, when you guys are helping people out, when you guys are putting a smile on people's face via your work or your art, whatever medium that you guys utilize, whatever it may be. It's just, I feel like that is where, your strength is. So do not kind of give up on that. Do not give up on your art. Do not give up on your creativity, because your creativity is just, it's needed in this world, Pile 2. It is definitely needed. So do not deprive this world. Just don't deprive this world of your creativity. And also with the world here and the Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords is all about taking a break or praying or meditating, something like trying to connect with the cosmos, all of those things. So obviously with the world here and the Four of Swords, which is talking about the higher realm here, this tells me that not only are you connected deeply to this world, but you're equally connected to the other world as well, which is the spirit realm, the cosmos. So that is why I feel like, you guys get the craziest of ideas, because you're aware of what goes on in a world that people don't have access to. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys get the craziest dreams, or you get most of your ideas through your dreams. We have Page of Cups here. Page of Cups, talking to a fish, impossible stuff happening, so your dreams are another one of your strengths, Pile 2. Please never ignore your dreams. Whatever dream that you make, keep a dream journal right next to your bed. Whenever you wake up, and whatever you remember of your dream, just write it down. Do not ignore it. I feel like your dreams are so powerful that they might be psychic in nature, or if not, then you get some, like if you're stuck in a problem or something, your dreams will kind of bring the solution to you. So always keep a journal. I would recommend it to you guys. I would advise you guys to keep a dream journal and write down whatever. It may be the stupidest thing, the silliest of dreams that you guys might be having, but do write it down. You never know what that can lead to, or what that can even mean, because dreams mean so many different things. So many hundreds of meanings are there for each dream. So yeah, study them later on whenever you have time. And I just feel like that is what kind of helps you guys navigate through this world. That probably your dreams will tell you which idea to execute next. Your dreams are probably, are abundant when it comes to creativity. Everything is possible when you're dreaming, right? So that is where I'm saying that with you guys, Pile 2, you guys should never kind of, lower yourselves to the standards of, the impossible. Like, you guys should never think that something is impossible, because for you guys, everything is possible. Literally, I'm not joking here. I'm not exaggerating here. With you, your energy, your strength, anything, and I literally mean anything, is possible for you guys. So do not kind of, allow limiting beliefs to kind of penetrate through your mind, because that is just going to lower your vibrations and kind of, create a wedge between who you're meant to be and versus, who you already are. Like, you're supposed to go to that ideal self of yours. But if you allow those limiting beliefs to enter your heart, or you start believing them, then that is not going to happen. Then what all that you're capable of, and this tells me that you guys are capable of a lot, plenty of it, so much of it that, all of that is going to just go down the drain if you would just, if you guys accept the fact that, this is impossible. I shouldn't be doing this because it's never going to happen. Do not think like that. You guys have the capability of doing it all. We have two pages here. Pages are childlike energy. For a child, everything is possible. Even the craziest of things are possible. And that is the kind of attitude. When you guys have that kind of attitude, a pile 2, you can see around you, and probably you guys have witnessed that as well, that whenever you kind of believe that, yes, everything is possible, things do end up being possible, no matter how crazy they are, no matter how impossible everybody tells you that, it is. But you guys, your belief that no, it's going to happen, it just makes it makes it a reality for you guys. And people are just like, how did you do that? How did you end up, making this possible? So people end up being shocked and are left in awe of you. But that is where your strength lies, pile 2. So never give up on that. Never stop hoping, never stop believing, okay? Let's see what else we have for you. We have the Emperor. We have the 8 of Wands. High Priestess. King of Wands. And the Fool. See, like I'm saying, I'm not surprised that the High Priestess is here. I'm not even surprised that this Fool card is here. Like, I'm not, because your energy is like that. Everything is literally possible for you guys. You guys can see there's this planet right here in the center, in the heart of this High Priestess. You guys are connected to the cosmos. And when you have such a deep connection with the spirit realm, of course, things end up becoming possible for you guys, because you have the help, the support of the higher power. And that is why everything is just possible for you guys. That is why, you guys should never stop believing in your dreams. Whatever you want to do, never. I'm going to keep telling you guys never to stop believing, and to continue to take action. 8 of Wands, King of Wands. Continue to take actions. You are in control. You guys, you're literally in control. We have an Emperor, which is the number 4. We also have 4 of Swords, which is another 4. So 4, number 1, that the number 4 talks about stability. It talks about security. It talks about, everything being in a perfect balance and harmony. And if you add both the 4s, you get 8, which is the infinity number, which is the number of manifestation. We have 8 of Wands for you guys as well. So that clearly tells me that your power to manifest things, be it good, be it bad, your power to manifest things is just out of this world. And that is where your strength lies. Pile 2, we are exposing all your strengths here. So if you guys are not even aware of these things, it's time that you become aware of these things. So focus on your manifestations. You guys have the power. Right now, for some of you guys might be like, no, this is not true. I can never manifest anything. But probably because, your connection, that connection that you're destined for with the higher realm, that hasn't been established yet, or it isn't that strong. So you need to kind of work on that by meditating. We also have High Priestess here. So probably, by studying more, learning more about these things, about yourself as well, becoming more self-aware. Because the more self-aware you are, pile of 2, obviously, you would know, okay, this is what I can do, this is what I cannot do. So some things are just impossible, because at the end of the day, we are human beings. But with you guys, I just feel like it's 90% of the things, whatever you believe in, that is possible, pile 2, that just ends up being possible. So if you're just believing that, okay, this is not going to happen, or I'm not able to do it, then yeah, it's not. You guys might be thinking, oh, you're putting a lot of pressure on us and everything. I'm just telling you your strengths. These are your strengths, pile 2, that your power to manifest, your power to make things happen, your power to take action. Because the moment you take actions, you can go around telling the world that, okay, this is what I want to do, with my life. This is what I'm planning to do. And people will be like, no, that's never going to happen. You shouldn't even bother wasting your time on it. And if you guys accept that, and you do not take action towards that particular thing, yes, it's not going to happen. But regardless of what people say, if you start working on it, if you start taking action, this is the Fool right next to it. The universe is there to catch you. Even if you guys make a mistake, the universe is going to help you get out of that mistake. And the universe will, I just feel like even if you guys end up making a mistake, the universe is going to work in your favor in such a way that, you know, your mistake will end up just being like not even a mistake. It's going to end up being the right thing to do. So keep taking actions towards your dreams, Pile 2. Never stop believing, please. For you guys, literally impossible is possible. You guys can make it happen. You have the creativity, the power. You can make it happen if you choose to do so. I mean, I feel like you guys are the pile that, you know, where all those manifestation stories come from. You know, on the internet, where people are like, oh, I did this and I ended up manifesting this in this much time, or I did this and I got everything, you know. I feel like you guys are like that similar energy. So start working, start manifesting. You guys are master manifestors. I just feel like Pile 2, and I am in awe of you guys. You guys can literally manifest the entire world for yourselves if you choose to do so. If you guys write down that, okay, I have this many followers by the end of, let's say, some month, I feel like it ends up happening for you guys, because the moment you write it down, you're like, okay, this is what I'm writing down, this is what I'm going to work on. So you start working towards that goal or that thing, right? And it ends up coming true for you. Your faith in yourself and your faith in the universe, that is your greatest strength, and that is what kind of makes you so powerful when it comes to manifesting everything. And then we have the Emperor. Like I'm saying, take control of your life, Pile 2. You alone are in control of your life. You cannot just listen to other people kind of go around telling you what to do and what not to do. Your ideas are your own. It's your wish to execute them if you wish to do so. So always be in control. We have a planet here. Yeah. You guys are in control of your life, and you guys are in control of your world. And also Emperor, this is Aries energy, and Aries is all about, you know, fire. It's all about, you know, like curiosity, Page of Wands energy as well, because it's like that childlike, that impulsive, curious energy. So do not be afraid to take risks. You guys, I feel like every time you've taken a risk in your life, be it big or small, it has always ended up, you know, being fruitful. It has never been a mistake. So you guys are the pile which I would say that, you know, okay, even if you guys have to take risks, go for it, because you have the Emperor energy. As long as you are in control of your mind and of yourself, once you guys are making decisions based on whatever your heart and mind are telling you, that is when you guys will thrive. Not when somebody else is coming and going like, okay, do this, do that. Sure, you guys can take advice. That's not a problem. But at the end of the day, do what feels right to you. All right. So let's see what else we have for you. We have building blocks. We have community. And we have to be fair. Okay, I'm not even surprised this community card is here, because I was saying, right, that you guys, people just love to, you know, they love your art. They love whatever it is that you guys do. You guys are connected to the world via social media. You guys are social media kings and queens, I feel like. So keep your community with you. Some of you guys might actually be extroverts who thrive in, you know, large crowds. Others might not be that way, but that's okay. But even then, you know, you working behind the scene to kind of entertain the crowd, to entertain the world in your own particular way, whatever that may be. Yeah, that is your community. So build a community if you don't have one, Pile 2, because that is going to be your strength. Because you will know that, okay, if I need help at some point in my life, these people are there. I can always go to them. So if you don't have a community at this point, highly suggesting you guys to start talking to people. I know it might not be comfortable for all of you, and that's okay, but you know, just know that having a community will help you guys a lot. All right, and then we have building blocks. So this really tells me that, you know, you guys should build up your strengths. You should build up your creativity, build up, and I just feel like these building blocks are like your projects, you know. One project after the other has kind of, you know, built up this building thing, and you're able to rise to the top. So the more you work, the more energy of yours you put out into the world via your art or whatever you guys do, or your content basically, the higher you guys will be, in terms of ranking, in terms of the social strata, social ladder. You'll be climbing it faster and faster the more work you put out, the more content you put out basically. So I just feel like you guys are amazing content creators. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are, because the world deserves to the world needs to see your content, whatever it may be. So, and probably in the comments, people might, you guys will just might end up finding your community as well. So do let the world know just what kind of an amazing content creator you guys are. And then we have to be fair. So you guys are always about, doing the right thing. And obviously, like I was saying, 10 people might give you advice that, okay, do this, don't do this. But at the end, listen to your heart, be fair to yourself. As well. And I see like you guys do that, pile 2. You guys are always doing the right thing, doing what feels right to you, what you think. And you don't just do it because, your heart is telling you. You analyze a situation to the point, and then you reach a decision which is not biased at all. And that is why, that is another one of your strength, because you do not let emotions kind of take over. When you know somebody's wrong, they're wrong, and you're not afraid to tell them that, all right? So this is all I have for you guys, pile 2. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Well, time to expose your strengths. So we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow. Pile 3. I feel like with the Sun card here, you guys are a beautiful ray of sunshine. Like, you are positivity embodied. You're positivity personified. And the thing is that with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, this clearly tells me that whenever somebody is in a problem or is in a crisis, you are the first one to go and help that person out, regardless of your financial or a financial status or any other thing. Whether your situation allows you to help that person or not, you still go out and help that person. And that is just, you guys are angels. I feel like with this card, pile 3, your strength, I just feel like, one, this is your strength, the Sun card, your positivity, the fact that you always have a smile on your face, the fact that you're always able to kind of see the silver lining in every situation, no matter how terrible it is, you don't lose hope. You're like, no, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. You do not lose your courage. We have 9 of Wands. Guys, your courage, your bravery, that is your greatest strength. That is what keeps you going. That is what kind of makes you look challenge in the eyes and be like, come get me. Come at me. I will show you what I'm capable of. We have Queen of Wands here. This is the pile of courage. This is the pile of bravery. I am so proud of you guys. Where do you get this kind of courage, pile 3? Do let me know in the comments. How do you guys do it? Because this is not easy. This kind of courage, this kind of strength, this kind of bravery, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Like, it's just not easy for people to have this kind of courage, that even if life beats you down, no matter the challenges life throws at you, you still manage to get up and will keep moving forward. No matter how tired you are, no matter how much you're hurting, it doesn't matter. You guys still get up, put a smile on your face, and seize the day basically. You're like, okay, yesterday was not a good day, but that doesn't mean that, today is going to be the same way. So, wow. Are you guys even aware of your courage, pile 3? Because I don't think you are. Because that's the intensity, that's how much of it you guys have. I don't know how old you people are or how much life you've lived at this point, but you guys, no matter what situation arises in your life, pile 3, I know that you guys are going to survive it. I do not know about the other piles as such, but I know that you guys can survive literally any situation life throws at you. If you guys do not know, well, know it. You need to know it now. Like, you know it now because we're exposing your strengths here. So know that whatever the situation may be, no matter how terrible, it could be the worst situation ever. I hope it's not. I hope you guys don't go through that. But you never know with life, right? So I want you guys to know that no matter how difficult life can get, you guys, this particular pile will always manage to get through the challenges. Yes, you guys will not like it, obviously. Nobody likes challenges. Nobody likes problems. But you guys are like, okay, it's here. This problem is here. Fine. I'll deal with it the best I can. And you guys do that. You make the best of the life you've gotten. And I am so proud of you guys. Pile 3. So incredibly proud of you guys. Excuse me. We also have Page of Swords. So this clearly tells me that, in terms of your communication, another one of your strengths lies in your communication, in the power of your voice. Don't ever be afraid to speak up, pile 3, because your voice, I just feel like your voice is the one that matters, and your voice can bring a whole lot of change. Good change, in this world. So if you guys are singers, public speakers, or whatever that may be, like, you guys used your voice for something or the other, like that is one of your main, assets. Never stop getting your voice out into the world. Just don't ever stop doing that. You guys, wow, your communication is so incredible. I feel like you guys have a silver tongue where you guys can charm the crowd every time you speak, every time you give a speech. You guys can literally charm the crowd. Also, Page of Swords is often kind of labeled as the spying card. Like, this energy kind of is like that. If you get this card, it's like somebody is spying on you. But I feel like in terms of you guys, pile 3, that, you guys are able to get information really easily. I'm not saying that you guys are spies or, you go around spying on people. But information just comes to you. You just attract information, be it in a manner of gossip or news or whatever media it might be. You guys just end up getting information of everywhere. Probably you guys, your social media is all filled with, news profiles or all of those things, which kind of keep you up to date with what's going on with the world. So, yeah. But in terms of your communication, you guys, if you guys are singers, please never stop singing. The world needs your voice. The world needs it, because the sun card is also, it talks about healing, right? Sun rays, the doctors will also go get your vitamin D, all of those things, right? So paired with Page of Swords, this tells me that your voice is incredibly healing. You guys could be hypnotherapists as well if you guys are into that. If you guys are striving to be hypnotherapists, I feel like you guys will make really great hypnotherapists, or even therapists in general, like counselors. So whatever you say to people, it just helps them out so much. Pile 3. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you people, please don't ever stop. And take care of your throat as well, because obviously the more you talk, the more you use your voice. Obviously, you need to take care of that. It's a precious gift given to you by the universe. So don't ever think that, oh, you don't sing well. Everybody can sing. Some people just need more practice than others. At least that's what my music teacher used to say. You guys, don't ever think that, you guys can't sing. If you are really passionate about it, learn. You guys can get even free tutorials, all of those things, even on everywhere basically. So if you can't afford a professional to teach you, maybe just practicing with your voice and looking up tips and tricks on social media, it can really help you out. But bottom line, don't stop using your voice. All right, pile 3. And then obviously we have Queen of Wands, which is all about that, that courage. 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. so much courage. And you guys, that's the thing, sometimes even when the situation doesn't allow, your personal situation doesn't allow you to help someone, that courage that no, I'm going to help and I will help this person no matter what, that is kind of, that's what gets you moving, because this queen is always moving. This is a queen of action. So regardless how you guys are, you guys still go and, help this person out. That is why, people just, you see how this hand is reaching up to the sun. You guys are like the sun, and this hand is kind of, this hand is the public. So people are always kind of striving to come to you to, I wouldn't be surprised if there are people who are secretly kind of, who secretly have a crush on you, or who secretly admire you to the extent where they, if you guys post your content online, they always follow your content, but you guys are just not aware of them, or that people just, if you go out, like wherever you work or whenever you're around people just want to be around you all the time. They just want to do that. You're like the sun, right? You're like the life of the party. So I feel like you always get invited to parties, whether you are close to the person or not, but everybody invites you to the party because they know that without you, party is not even a party. So your courage, your positive take on life, obviously as long as you're positive, you have the courage going on, or your courage kind of puts you in a positive attitude, so it helps you overcome every single obstacle that life throws your way. And then obviously your voice is your greatest strength. Pile 3, do not ever stop. Don't stop using it, please. The world needs it. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups. Wow. We have the 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Chariot in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. Right. So 4 of Cups kind of tells me, Pile 3, that, like I was saying, whatever situation life throws at you, you manage to make the best of it. I don't know how you guys do it, but you're like, okay, life has given me lemons, I'm gonna make lemonade. You guys are like that. You guys are literally like that. Life has given you rotten apples. You guys, I don't know, will find whatever is not rotten and then make apple pie out of it. You guys make the best out of every situation that is thrown at you. That is why, we have the 9 of Wands here for you guys. You do not back down. You're just like, no, I'm not gonna give up. Not going to give up. But at the same time, I feel like with the Chariot here, because Chariot upright is like, you are trying to control 2 different things at once. But with this card in reverse, I just feel like when you guys are focusing, whoa, nothing else matters. Whatever or whoever has your focus, Pile 3, they're your sole focus. So your ability to focus and concentrate on a particular matter, it's just, that's what makes you so powerful, because a lot of time we suffer from lack of concentration, a lack of focus. That is where procrastination comes into play, and we are not able to get the job done. You guys always get the job done. Always, because you always focus on one thing at a time. You are not a fan of multitasking, I would say, or probably you've tried it in the past and it hasn't really worked out for you, but that's okay, because you're like, it's okay, it doesn't matter. You are still able to kind of get things done, and obviously the way you guys do it with sole focus, your 100% attention, you do it, and obviously you get to have the best kind of work out there that people appreciate, because your energy is not scattered. Your energy is like, okay, this is what I have to do. I'm gonna focus on this until it's finished, and then I'm gonna do something else. So with that kind of a mindset, your energy is all in one place. So you guys end up creating the best thing, whatever that may be. Even if you guys are singing, you guys end up singing in the best way, because all your energy is there. It's not scattered. It's not you guys are thinking about something else in your head, you're doing something else, and then you're planning to do something else again. It's not like that. You're like, okay, when you're singing or whenever you're doing something, your mind, body, heart, soul, all of those things are focused on that one particular thing until it's done. And count that as another one of your strengths, Pile 3, because That is a strength. That's a superpower. Concentration is a superpower with you guys. All right. And then we have this two of cups. So this tells me that probably, and the three of cups in reverse. So this tells me that, with you guys, you work best with like one person rather than with multiple people. So you're okay with having a partner to work with or to live with. You might not be comfortable, with having too many people around. You're just not that kind of a person. You're like, okay, even if I have to socialize, I'm happy with, that one person that is who's mine or who I'm connected to. So probably for some of you guys, life can get really lonely, because for some of you guys, maybe your entire life was like, you only had that one best friend, and you're someone who doesn't just go around calling everybody their best friend. You guys are not like that. For you guys, relationships are like, whoa, super. You value relationships a lot. You're not the superficial kind. Three of cups is all about, socialization, having friends and all of those. But most of the times, friends are like, at that superficial level. Hardly anybody knows you completely. So you guys are not for that. You guys are not for the superficial. Also, with the three of the number 3 here and the number 4 here, the number 3 is kind of like the unstable number, right? While number 4 is all about stability and security. So that is why I just feel like, when it comes to you guys are not for shallow relationships. You guys are like, no, if I'm gonna hold value, or if you are meant to hold value for me, then I want to be in a solid relationship with you. Like, doesn't have to be romantic necessarily, but whatever relationships you get into, pile 3, they're super important for you. Like, you value them a lot. That is why when people kind of betray you and leave you, you don't like that. You're like, what the hell, So that is why, you feel okay that, okay, even if I have just one person who who I have a deep connection with, I'm okay with that. You are not like, okay, I need 10 people around me to feel good. You're like, no, one meaningful relationship is better than 10, shallow ones, right? So, and then we have the 10 of cups. So this tells me that probably, another one of your strengths lies in your family. Pile 3, your family is super important to you. Your kids, your partner, your parents, siblings, whatever that may be, they're super important to you, and they are a major source of strength for you guys, because you know that whatever happens in life, you guys, as long as your family is okay, as long as they're there at your back, you guys can take on anything. And probably that is where your courage comes as well, because for your family, you are willing to do anything and everything it takes to make sure that they are happy and that they're safe. Or you just knowing that they're there for you should you ever need them. That gives you the confidence to be like to, and then all of a sudden the problem it just decreases in size. No matter how big it might be, you having that belief, that knowledge that yes, my family is standing behind me, or they've got my back. The problem, you're like, this is tiny. I can handle it. I can do it. And that's how you guys are able to kind of just kick through the problem and just keep moving forward in life. You guys never stop moving forward, pile 3. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to tell you again and again, don't stop moving forward. Don't stop doing what feels right to you. Yeah, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys are so powerful. Oh my God. Okay, and then let's see what we have for you. What else we have? We have observer. Woohoo. Like I was saying, Page of Swords, like that spying card. So you guys are like those observers, That's how you guys are able, and we also have the eye here with the sun. So you guys always know, okay, this is what you observe people, and sometimes people don't even notice, they don't even realize that you're doing it. That's how good you guys are. But you guys observe person. You have a really keen eye for detail. And that is how you're able to identify that, okay, this person is good for me, or this person's just they're just superficial, I'm not interested. So let's see what we have. Come to the edge. Wow, this is giving me the Fool vibes, be fearless. And you guys do that. Some people would come and tell you that you guys are living on the edge. You guys are daredevils. That you guys always, you're not afraid to take risks. You're not afraid to take on challenges, whatever that might be. Even if they get you in trouble, you guys are like, no, I'm gonna do it. And then you manage to safely overcome them. And people are like, and people might even, be like, have you made a deal with the devil that, you are always able to come out safe and sound and victorious? How do you do it? People really sometimes even question you, or even if they don't question you outright, they wonder how you're able to always succeed. Like, you are never afraid to take risks, no matter the cost. Wow, you guys are brave. You guys are so brave, pile 3. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could be brave as you guys. But you guys, your bravery is completely at another league, at another level. And I doubt everybody can reach that level. I doubt it. Then we have Yin. You guys, with the Yin card, you guys are not afraid to stand up for yourself. And yeah, you guys can see, right? Despite the barriers, this person's still rising to the top. And this queen is all about standing up for yourself. Pile 3. And that is another one of your strengths. When you know that you deserve something, you're like, give it to me. This is mine, and I am not gonna, let people take advantage of me and leave me with just scraps. No, when you know you deserve something, you're not afraid to stand up for yourselves, pile 3. And that is that is a strength. That is something that 95% of the people in the world are not able to do. But you guys, standing up for yourself, that is not, oh my gosh, that takes strength. And you guys do it because you know what you deserve. You love yourself enough to, fight for yourself, to take what is rightfully yours. And oh my God, because this is the card of receiving, right? So you are like, okay, this is mine, so you better give it to me, God, kudos to you, pile 3. I love this pile. All right, so this is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 4, welcome to your reading. Time to expose your strengths. So we have Judgment, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, King of Wands, and 2 of Cups. Okay, pile 4, you guys are karma. You guys are karma right here with a Judgment card. I don't know if you guys are into law or if you guys are lawyers, or probably you guys are kind of striving to be lawyers, or you guys are studying law. If that is the case, do let me know in the comments below, because lawyers, what are lawyers, they are judge, rather, not the lawyers, judge. If you guys are striving to be a judge, do let me know. Okay, so what does a judge do? It passes out, the verdict, right, the decision. So this tells me that, you guys are either respected in such a way that people kind of come to you for advice, that, or whenever something goes wrong and there are like 2 parties involved and they're not able to make a decision, they will come to you to help, make that decision. So probably you're like a judge in a low-key manner. But know that, this card clearly tells me that when it comes to your strength, one of your strengths is the fact that you guys can give such amazing advice. Like, you guys are the unofficial therapists of your family, of your friends. Whatever the case is, good or bad, people will come and talk to you and they're like, okay, is this the right thing to do? Is it not the right thing to do? What do you think I should do? Pile 4, you guys will make really great therapists. You guys will make really great judges if you guys are planning to be a judge in the future. But you guys will be really good at it because you know that, okay, even if you guys are a judge, you guys will listen to both parties and you will reach a decision, without being biased. You will not let emotions get in the way. That is why we have 8 of Cups in reverse. You guys are so logical and so practical that you're like, you know what, emotions don't have so you guys don't even like emotions. You guys might be like one of those people who are like, they don't help. They cause more harm than good. So that's why, and whenever suppose your best friend has come to you and is telling you one of their darkest secrets or something that they've done wrong. They're telling you about it, and you are like, you will tell them to their face that, okay, what you did is wrong. No matter how much, your love for them is not going to diminish or anything, but you're not afraid to tell people when they're wrong. Pile 4, and that is your strength. That is your greatest strength. You will easily tell your best friend that, okay, no, what you did is not right. No matter how you feel for that person, you will not let your emotions cloud your judgment. Pile 4, and that is, wow, that is a superpower. It's not even a strength, it's a practical superpower where you don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, because most of the time that's what emotions do, right? Especially when it comes to our loved ones, we kind of look the other way and we kind of pretend to not hear certain things that they've told us because we feel so strongly for them. But you guys, regardless of how you feel for them, you will tell them that, okay, what you did is wrong, and you're supposed to go and apologize. You're the one who is in the wrong. So some people might appreciate you for it, Pile 4, while others not so much, because some people just want that sympathy factor, and you're not one to do that. You're like, no, if you're coming to me for an honest advice and for an honest, verdict, decision, I'm gonna give that to you. Do not expect me to be biased or, just be emotional about it. No. And just because I'm telling you you're wrong doesn't mean I don't love you. You're like that. And wow. So you guys are not afraid to give out tough love to help the person get better. And I feel like you guys are the true ones. You guys are completely genuine, and we need more people like you in this world, Pile 4. We definitely need more people. And also with the 10 of Pentacles, you guys can see a tree here. And another one of your strengths, I feel like, is the ability to protect. I feel like, one, the universe is protecting you. The universe, every time there is a problem, I feel like, you kind of don't get the worst of it, because the universe is protecting you. Because, the tree provides shade and protection from the heat of the sun, right? So the universe is protecting you from that particular heat, getting the brunt of the heat. But of course, so whatever problems that come, and your practical nature, you are like, every time a problem comes, right? So you guys are like, crying about it is not going to solve the problem. I have to get the work done. So you guys are like, I'll cry about it later when it's gone, like when the problem is over, I'll cry about it then. But right now, there are things that need to be done, and I need to do that. So a lot of times people will, they wonder that, why do you cry when things are okay? And not when things are actually, not okay. And that is how you guys, you cope with whatever troubles there are in your life. You become so rational and so practical in the midst of a crisis that it's only after the crisis is gone that you get the time to sit with your emotions and then kind of, let those emotions out. So that is perfectly okay, Pile 4. It doesn't make you weird. It just makes you human, but just a little different, a little unique kind of a human. So do not be ashamed of that. Don't think that you're weird or crazy. You're not. You're not. A lot of people do that, but you just know, what is needed when. You know when your emotions are going to help you and when they're not going to help you. It's not like you completely ignore your emotions. You don't do that. Just that, when you know that they're not going to help you, you're like, okay, I'm putting a lid on them. I'll just deal with them later. So, but you're such a practical Pile 4. You guys are practical people. Always getting the job done, always running around, doing everything. And I was saying here, right? You're protected by the universe. And this also tells me that the fact that you're protected by the universe, it also kind of makes you very protective of those that you love. So you are like this shady tree for your loved ones. They know that as long as they're with you, they are safe. So you are able to provide that shade to them, that kind of a feeling of safety and protection, that little bubble of safety, where things are okay. So even if there's a problem, people will come to you, and you are like this King of Wands, right? So king, right? The highest of the titles that you guys kind of embody, where people come to you for a problem and then you guys kind of end up taking lead over it and you guys end up solving the problem. So people are like, yeah, we feel good with pile 4 because, we feel safe with them. Because, yeah, and I just feel like some people, of course, it's not impossible or it's not unheard of that people will just take advantage of this kind of attitude that you guys have. Pile 4, like, obviously when you're so ready to help people out, people will definitely take advantage of you. They will come for the smallest and the most unreasonable requests, that can you do this for me, can you do that for me. So at that point, that is where your logical brain kicks in and be like, no way. No way. If only I think that you need my help, that you're not able to do things by yourself, only then I will come, no matter what they mean to you. That is where, you don't let your emotions take control. You guys are, wow, so powerful. And then we have 2 of Cups. You guys can see this caduceus right here. So this tells me that healing is another one of your strengths. You guys are incredible healers. And why wouldn't you be? You guys, when you're not afraid to, tell people the truth, obviously, that makes you genuine. And I feel like that's another gift I feel like the universe has given you, is the ability to heal. And yeah, and I just feel like, you're really easily, you can connect with people in a very easily, basically. So every time you meet a new person, you will just be able to connect to that person. Your heart is just so powerful that it just connects. So a lot of people, when they first meet you, on the first meeting, they feel connected to you and they don't understand why. It is a superpower, pile 4. It is not even a strength. But the fact is that the more connected you are to the people, the better you're able to help them. And obviously when people feel so connected to you, they don't mind when you are telling them the truth that, okay, what you're doing is not right, or yeah, that other person is the one in the wrong, So your connection with people is what kind of, makes you this unofficial therapist. It's what kind of helps you and helps you help the world, basically. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. We have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. We have Return in Reverse, Tree of Life, Ace of Wands, and Death in Reverse. Okay, Death in Reverse tells me that you are someone who can forgive, but who doesn't forget. So if somebody makes the mistake of, messing around with you, of cheating on you, of doing something wrong with you, they're gonna regret it. First of all, even if you do anything or if you don't do anything, there is gonna be a time when that person is going to regret doing those things to you, pile 4. On the other hand, if that person comes and asks for your forgiveness, right, you guys will forgive them. Your heart is so big that you're like, okay, I forgive you. But at the same time, you're not going to forget what that person did. And that makes you so wise. We have the card of wisdom here. So that makes you so incredibly wise that you're like, and we also have Return in Reverse. So if anybody messes with you, pile 4, yeah, they've essentially ruined the relationship. No matter who they are. They could even be your close family members. But once they ruin that relationship, it's over. You guys can forgive them and will be civil with them, but you will no longer trust them. And that makes you so incredibly wise. And that what kind of, makes people regret it even more, like their actions, what they did to you. So you do not go back to, being that way with people, or you are not foolish enough to make that same mistake twice. You learn from your mistakes, pile 4. You learn. That's the High Priest is the card of knowledge. You learn whatever, good or bad, that happens in your life. You learn from it. And you make sure you never make that same mistake again. So a lot of people would say, oh, you hold a grudge. You know, that's their way of basically kind of putting the blame on you for what they've done, rather than just admitting that, okay, they were the ones in the wrong and what they did was, you know, not okay. It's easy to put the blame on you and going like, oh, you hold a grudge that you never forgive and you always remember, you never forget, you live in the past, all of those things. You don't live in the past, pile of four. If you lived in the past, you wouldn't even be forgiving these people. But you value yourself so much that you're like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I don't want to suffer by constantly thinking about something that is not helping me. So you're like, you know what, okay, I forgive you. But obviously you're not going to forget, because if you forget what they've done, then obviously you guys will end up becoming fools, because that person is going to repeat those same mistakes or same actions again and again. And that is not okay. That is never okay. So you guys are so incredibly wise. And obviously that kind of that having that kind of a personality, that takes a strength, a pile four. But at the same time, that is how you guys survive. That is why, you know, you guys will end up surviving this world, because you're like, okay, whatever experiences I get in this life, I'm going to learn from them, and I'm going to make sure not to make those mistakes again. So you guys just become wiser and wiser with every experience that you guys get. Wow. Intense. You guys are highly intense, I feel like. Also with the Ace of Wands and the Tree of Life, both of these cards talk about creativity. So that is, I feel like that is another one of your, sorry guys, my camera cut off at this point. So anyways, like I was saying, you guys are extremely creative, and wow, I just like, and your creativity, I just feel like it doesn't lie in one thing, a pile four. Like I wouldn't say that, okay, you guys are artists and you guys are incredibly creative when it comes to, you know, painting and all of those things. But I would say that if you guys are artists, but at the same time you guys are incredible writers as well, or incredible singers just as well, or incredible actors. So your creativity is like really holistic, I would say. Whatever you guys want to do in life, I feel like you guys will be able to do that, because like I'm saying, you know, you guys are holistic beings. It's not like, okay, I can only do one thing, or I'm only talented in one area of life. You guys are not. You guys are multi-talented with this Tree of Life, because Tree of Life is like, you know, it encompasses all the areas of life, not just one aspect. So that, I feel like, you know, it's the same with you guys, that whatever you do, you guys excel at every area, in every area of your life. And probably for some of you watching this, it might not be the case, but that's the thing. We are exposing your strengths, so we are exposing what is kind of hidden. You know, that's what we're doing here. So probably you guys are not aware of this talent of yours. That's how multi-talented you guys are. So if you guys try to, you know, experience new things, try to kind of indulge in or dabble in different activities, you guys might just realize that, okay, whatever you do, you're so good at it, like you're a natural. And that is because you guys are gifted, incredibly gifted. That is why, you know, you guys are like healers. Everybody come and talks to you about their problems, be it a friend, be it a stranger, even sometimes your enemy calls you and goes like, okay, this is a problem, because even your enemy knows that, you know, yeah, you're the one who gives the best advice. And at the same time, we have King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you guys are natural leaders. I feel like another quality, another strength of yours is that of a leader, is that of a mentor. You guys are here in this world to guide people to the right path, or whatever the path may be. Or if somebody's encountering a problem in their lives, you guys just end up, you know, coming across that person and helping them out of that situation. So you guys are a gift to this world, pile four, and please don't ever think that you're not, because you are. And you guys are highly practical. And also with the 10 of Pentacles, this tells me that, you know, I feel like your ancestors, pile four, they are your greatest strength. Not like your family members at this point, they might be as well, but mainly I'm getting the message that, you know, your ancestors are your greatest strength. So yeah, try and connect with them if it's possible for you guys. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have exchanging gifts. We have all that glitters. and we have here and now. I've never seen this card before, but I love it. Anyway, so all that glitters, like I was saying, it's right over 8 of Cups. So this tells me that, you guys are, even if whatever you're seeing or whatever you're experiencing looks too good to be true, you are able to kind of cut through the illusion, and see the truth for what it really is. And that, yeah, like I was saying, you guys are like karma. You see the truth and you follow the truth, and you make sure the world follows the truth as well, whatever it may be. You do not let illusions cloud your judgment, or you do not let illusions and lies get the better of you. No way. Probably that happened in the past, but you've learned from it. That is why all this glitter doesn't affect you, but more like what is the actual thing, the actual substance. That is what affects you, and that is what matters to you guys, pile 4. And this is a strength, not kind of breaking through illusions. It's a massive strength. And with exchanging gifts, I feel like we also have 2 of Cups here. So what this tells me, pile 4, that you guys are very balanced. First of all, a very balanced personality. Not too much here, not too much there. But at the same time, if somebody does something good for you, you will never forget it. Like, never. You will always value that, and you will try to repay that person. Always. And like I was saying, you can forgive, but you never forget. So be it good, be it bad, you're not going to forget it. No matter if it's been 10 years, 20 years since that incident. But if that person needs your help, you will always remember what that person, even if it's just a small act of kindness that person did for you, you will remember that, and you will do your best to help that person out 10 times more than what they did for you. You will always walk the extra mile. You will always do the extra stuff for people who have been good to you. So I feel like everybody should be good to you, pile 4, because you guys will never forget the kindness. Even if it's just something as, somebody kind of pulling you to the side. If a car is coming your way and they just pulled you to the side, even that, you guys will appreciate it so much that, you guys will always remember that. Yeah. And sometimes even if that person turns bad and is not like good to you, but you will always remember the one act of kindness that person did for you. Wow. And then we have the here and now. So you guys, this is the obvious card that tells me that, you guys live in the present. Sure, you never forget, but like I'm saying, you guys will not choose to live in the past. And that is why you're quick to forgive. You're like, okay, whatever, I'm moving on. You're quick to move on because you're like, no, what matters is the present. I need to focus here. I cannot live in the past. So you guys, wow, that's powerful. You guys are focusing on the present, living in the here and now. That is what makes you so powerful. That is what is, one of your major strengths, I would say. That, yeah. Wow, lovely, extremely amazing, pile 4, that you guys choose to live in the present and not worry about what's happening in the past or the future. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys, pile 4. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.